Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Now, last time we did the quest in the Frostlands. And we left Here Be Dragons open. Here's the thing. I looked it up because I was like, where are these dragons? Where do I have to fight them? You don't fight dragons. You just have to scrutinize people. So let's go ahead and do that. I felt very stupid when I realized that shit. I was like, oh. Because I legit thought it was going to be a pain in the ass thing where we have to fight dragons. I think it's this guy that we have to scrutinize. You can also steal from him too. Scrutinize. Dragon of the Highlands. Then we gotta go to Still Snow. And is it him? No. I'm gonna grab that hidden item. Yeah, I felt very foolish, to say the least. Damn it, no, I don't wanna. Trying to find this guy. It says he's over here somewhere. Dragon of the Frostlands. Alright, and then we have to go to Boulderfell. Oh wait, not Boulderfell. Orwell. This one. I'm trying to speed blitz this because you've got other side quests to do. No, not what I want.
Hello to you.
And there we go. Alright. And I'm guessing we just go back to the guy at Northreach. And that's this side quest done. And that's it for the Frostlands. And I didn't mean to scrutinize. My bad.
Sorry.
Wants us to assist him. You truly did it? You were able to collect tales of the noble dragons for me? Please, you must tell me all that you have learned. Amazing. The dragons of the Clifflands brought down by a single man, and that man took on dragon That man took on the dragon with no more than his bow and his loyal wolf companion. I wonder who could that be? It may be that man was one of those beast tamers of the Darkwood. How utterly fascinating. I suppose next would be the dragon of the Frostland, no? Dragon that lived deep in the forest where rare herbs flourish. It is true that the forest would probably provide a good source of food stuff, even in the heavy snow of Frostlands. Perhaps it even chose to live in such a place so that it might prey on the animals that come to seek those herbs. Finally, the dragon in the highlands. A dragon said to be capable of human speech. It is like something out of a fairy tale, isn't it? Yet, there are legends of dragon eggs being hatched by men, the young within raised by humans. And of course, there are the legends that claim the dragon once lived among the gods, or the dragons once lived among the gods, and were able to use magic. But they earned themselves the wrath of the gods, and the gods left them little more than dumb beasts, or so the tale goes. Such stories have long persisted, but perhaps that is because there is some truth to them. I thank you. You have gathered a wealth of invaluable information for me. Dragons are rare. Dragons are rare in our modern world. We should at least try to record all that we can about them in case they disappear entirely. The legends and anecdotes that you have collected for me will be a great aid in drafting my book. Thank you very much. I find my hand itching for a quill. I can't wait to get started writing at once. Cool. Alright, now where do we go next? That's it for the Frostland. The Flatland does not have a whole bunch. So I think that is a good place to go next. But I'm gonna have to pause the video. Fuck my phone. I'm gonna pause the video for a moment. Just give me one. Alright. I'm finally coming down from my illness. I'm coughing a lot less, knock on wood. But I'm still snotty. I feel like the snottiness will be here for a while. Let's go to Whisper Mill. I accidentally fucked up and moved to the next area. Okay, there we go. We got a couple in Whisper Mill. Then we have a couple out in the world. Let's start out with you.
Ho ho!
You're the one who always comes to save me. Yes, I'm still on my journey to spread education in as many lands as I am able to. I came to this town to teach here as well, but I can't seem to connect well with the children here. They do not open up to me no matter how hard I try. Or how I try. He didn't say hard, but whatever. Not one has shown up to my lessons when I hold them. I feel so useless. Perhaps I've been fooling myself all this time, thinking that I was making a difference. I just want to be like you, Professor Bastet. Okay. Shoot my shot, and I'm on to the next one. You know, I just saw that all his quests are in the Flatlands. He's like, I'm gonna spread information to the world. Reality is like, you spread information to the Flatlands. Okay. He mentioned this guy, so it's kind of a hint on where to go. Well, we need to find Clearbrook. Which I don't remember where Clearbrook is. It's here. We need to find his professor. It's over here.
Greetings.
I once traveled the world while working as a teacher long ago. I taught many children, though they were strangers to me. I had one student in particular, a clever boy named Theracio. Bright as anything, though he was a bit of a troublemaker. What do you have for me to steal? Nothing of use, but I'll take it anyways. Alright. And now we just have to take her to Whisper Mill. I have a new song stuck in my head thanks to Stranger Things and all the videos I've fucking seen on shorts. Good God. What's wrong? It's like that. Upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out. That and Should I Stay or Should I Go? All three of those songs play on repeat when it comes to Stranger Things stuff. And sometimes you'll get Master of Puppets if it's something to do with Eddie. Or you get if only could make a deal with God. Sometimes you get that, but now all of them I get is like Never Ending Story and Should I Stay or Should I Go makes sense. It was like in the first season, the Byer brothers listening to it, and then Boy, You Turn Me Inside Out. It's like alluding to the Upside Down or some shit. I don't know. That and Joe Keery's song plays non-stop on those now too. What's wrong? Why does your head hang so low?
Oh!
It cannot be, Professor Bastiat. Is that truly you? It's been a long time, my boy, though you are, though, there's no though there. Why am I saying though? Why am I seeing that? Why am I an idiot? It's been a long time, my boy. How are you, young Theracio? It's hard to believe that the scruffy troublemaker grew into such a fine young man. Professor Bastet taught me for free when I was a poor child with nothing. She is the reason I went into teaching myself. She was all I ever had to look up to. She is the one who inspired me to think that this could ever become a world where even the poorest children could have a chance to learn. My, you truly become a great man. Yet the children, they won't listen to me. No matter how much energy I pour into my lessons, they do not seem moved. But all I'm trying to do is teach them. All I am trying to make them remember is true knowledge. I don't know what to do any longer. Young Theresio, perhaps I am mistaken, but are you trying to force the children to learn? What? If you apply force, you will be met with resistance. That is human nature. Classes are a time for both student and teacher to learn together. I learned from you when you were just a young thing. What you taught me with your eyes sparkling brightly at the thought of learning was how important it was to be honest with oneself. Professor, be open to what your pupils can teach you, and you may find they are open to what you can teach them. Oh, thank you, Professor, for yet another valuable lesson. Haha. I'm glad to see that you are as earnest as you ever were, my lad. This is the end of my journey, at least for a time. I will stay here until I make good of things with the children of this village. I have to learn all that I can from the children here. Thank you for everything you've done for me till now. And that is the end of that one. I just did Kermit hands and a terrible Kermit voice there. I could have done better. I should have done better. I'm sorry. Someone's mad. Let's gear this one up. It's a disgrace. That's what it is. He's raising the price to use the mill again. But it's not that I've got any choice. I can't mill my wheat without the windmill. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, there's actually two options here. Let's go. Let us go. to Sunshade. Now, there's two ways to do this. You can guide Dan to Whisper Mill, and he'll make a new windmill. I think I prefer this one, though.
Hello.
Whisper Mills all belongs to me. All you need for the mill to keep running is a bit of wind. There's surely one man's greatest invention. Now you can beat up him, or we can guide Dan. Which is better? You know what? I'm gonna guide Dan. He is in Atlas Dam. Because if I feel like in the long run, and I feel like it doesn't matter, but if I just beat up Byron and he lowers the prices, he's just gonna jack him up later. Like, who cares? But if I enter something new into the market, then that creates competition. And then, yeah, I've designed a new windmill model, not to boast, but it's far more efficient than the ones we already have. Atlas Dam, for some reason, nobody is willing to give it a try. Could save these people a fortune, but everyone's stuck in their old ways. If only I could find my customers, I'm sure my luck would change. Guess what? Your luck's about to change, but I just stole some shit from you, so take that with a grain of salt. I also just realized I would have to switch out Tressa. I almost call her Teresa again. Here you go, you old bag.
Speaking of which...
Excuse me, but might it be, that you've been unable to use the windmill and experienced some trouble? Well, yes, actually, I have. The owner suddenly raised the fee on the windmills. Then please, use my windmill. I went to all the trouble of making it, but no one has even given it a try. I'm only charging the bare minimum. I'll even help you transport your wheat. Well, that sounds quite wonderful. I suppose I'll take you up on your offer then. I know I'm not the only one who's been stuck with their crops piling up and no way to mill it. I'll tell the others too. That would be great. That would be a great boon to me. Don't worry. You won't regret trying my mill. And there we go. That's one done. Make believe I'm everywhere. Okay, that leaves 4 more to do. Go to Western Whisper Mill Flats.
Oh.
My flock seems bothered by something lately. Afraid more, Sorry, I'm trying to pull up, and I was clicking the picture that I have of all the stuff I need to do. This one's fighting a beast, so we'll leave it for later. Fox seems bothered by something lately. Afraid more like that, maybe. Might be there's some monster lurking nearby. I hope someone will find it and take care of it before it gets any of my sheep, if there is one. Can I rob you? Sure can. Alright. Now we need to go to Noble Court. Trying to get as much done in one episode as I can. Ahoy there. Missed us like a landlocker. Like, ahoy there. Missed us like a landlocked sailor misses the sea, didn't ya? We be here on official business. Got a delivery for you from the captain. Took long enough, didn't it? Ain't no controlling the tides now, is there? Research is a battlefield, and in it, we scholars are constantly fighting to conquer more territory. I request the materials that I need for my research from you to aid me in this war, but it seems you fail to realize the urgency of the matter. I don't believe I'll be requiring the service of your trading company ever again. What? You're yanking my chain, ain't ya? Maybe. If it had only been a matter of punctuality, that would have been one thing. But no. Why don't you go and ask that captain of yours the reason? You got a problem with the captain now? Indeed. That brute Leon. We know all about him. Coming around with that fearsome look on his face and demanding that innocent civilians hand over their money. Quit your filthy lies. And if you dare deny him, he runs you right through with his great poleaxe. To think we were doing business with such a villain. Which one is this? It's this one. The villain? You take that back, ye salty sea slug. Everyone's heard the news by now how Captain Leon gives up merchantry and returned to his old piracy ways. The captain would never. That's right. He told us he'd changed his ways. That makes the excuse. Make all the excuses you want. It doesn't change the fact that we won't be asking your company for such as another pebble. We don't have to take that kind of abuse from the likes of you. Bunch of bookish buffoons who ain't never done a day of real work in their lives. What was that? Huh. Sorry, I was looking at what I have to do for the quest. You're not refusing to give us your business. You're refusing to take your business. We're refusing to take your business. Our pebbles are too good for you anyway. Good then. Yeah, good then. Alright. We can go to the square at Noble Court. There's Leon. I don't read all that. It's obvious it's a fake Leon. You gotta change characters though. I'm wanting to get everything done today. Or everything in the Flatlands done today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, it will happen today. I mean, in one video. Alright. Go forth, my friend. It's a monster. I mean, I'd be nay afraid of this beast.
Now, letten us hunten. Letten the hunt beginning.
Alright, what's this idiot weak to? He's weak to bows, lightning, and axes.
Letten my
I feel
arrow
like I'm
fly
breathing
and
a bit
true.
funny.
I will not letten the hunt beginning.
Oh, there goes this thing.
I will not letten the hunt beginning.
Item. Lightning stone. Na, 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 na.
Trying this.
Might as well go full power on him.
Letten my coming. I honor thee, my quarry.
That was faced. Where are we at? We're at 33 minutes. Yeah, we can make it a long one.
Oh.
That's the one. Yes, that's him. All right. The filthy thief.
You can't be serious.
Captain, say it ain't so.
You're pulling me chain.
We all swore we'd go on over to the straight and narrow.
Sorry.
Hello. This scallywag is a right fraud. What do you mean by that? He does look an awful lot like the captain, but I'll give you that. But you can't fool us that easy. You rotten rogue. You been calling yourself Captain Leon and stealing off good folk? Is that it? What do you mean? I am the one and only, the pirate Captain Leon Bastrel. Don't know You don't know, do you? Captain Leon's pirating days are over. If you're gonna impersonate someone, at least do your damn research. I never knew that. Phew. Well, Cat, what are you doing? Go away. I feel light as a breeze now that that's cleared up. You got that right. It makes me blood boil seeing someone sullying the captain's good name like that. I'm sorry, you two. It seems that we were mistaken. Yes, quite thoroughly. Water under the bridge. Never did like apologizing, giving him or taking him. That's right. It's that sorry sea snake who's to blame here. We'd be happy to help you sort with procuring your crystals in the future. And we'd be happy to request the service of you bunch of crusty sea dogs. Thanks to you as well, friend. Yeah, you were a true aid to us. Just as the Northern Star. Or the North Star, whatever. Fuck it. Definitely not Leon. That's funny. What's his guide rate? Alright, what time do we have? 37, and we have, I think, 2 more quests in the Flatlands. Other than that boar, or whatever we have to kill. I think it's a boar. It looked like a boar in the picture. Then we have one in Atlas Dam.
Hello.
May not look it now, but I was once in charge of an entire company of mercenaries. But 3 of my men... Oh, wait, it's this one. Where we have to go around looking for people. Let's go to the Atlas Dam one. Wait, is this another one I already have too? Atlas Dam, City of Gold. Yes.
Listen.
Greetings.
This tome, the ancient capital, contains a record of the ancient city of gold. Look, do you see an entire city where everything is made of gold? I wish there were more details about it, but it only briefest mention. We'll do this one really quickly. The only reason why I couldn't do it at the time is because you get it after chapter 1, and you have to go to a fucking chapter 3 area. This guy has the City of Gold. We could have also guided someone to her, but don't know, this one's easier.
Greetings.
Legend of the Golden City sounds promising. There was once a lord in a distant land nation far to the east, and one day he had a dream. This voice spoke to him. I will grant you one wish. The Lord thought it was the voice of a god, so the Lord answered without thinking, make this city into a utopia where none go hungry, where no one ever grows old or ill. His wish was heard, and overnight the entire city was turned into gold. And in that city of gold were none who went hungry, or no old age and no illness. Do you hear that? Such a wonderful, wonderful place. Wondrous place is what I think she said, but I started stuttering, so I just went with it. Though it still sounds more like fantasy than truth. It has that romantic appeal of a legend, to be sure. Books are such a delight, aren't they? And this one is a prime example. I'll have to be sure to tell everyone to read it. Thank you for helping me learn more about the City of Gold. I feel so much better now for knowing. Alright, so the City of Gold is true, but it looks like if I went and got the other guy, the best-selling author, who is in West Grandport, he would have told her something else. My theory is that when the guy made it a City of Gold, he ended up turning all the people into gold. So they didn't age, they didn't grow ill, and they were never hungry, but they were all dead and gold statues. Anyways, when we come back, I'll do those last two missions. The one where I have to fight the creature, and the one where I have to go find those dudes. I don't know which one I'll do first, but like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.